Sorry about the dicks, everyone. Forgot I have to press Alt. It's anonymous. One of many. I'm a hardcore nigga. I carry a plastic BB gun around. Ah! Ah! Like, no one is using their mic. Nobody. Ain't not gonna go right, that's for sure. I don't talk to women. I'm too lame. It's the truth. Hardcore nigga.
Oh.
Oh, he's got that tat. That dude been to prison. I can tell. Hardcore nigga. Oh, wait. No, that's a girl. I don't talk to women. Not that I'm gay, but just not me. I'm not Asian, so I don't get it. Korean. I can tell. Just like that. Hi, gender neutral person. It's funny, because I can say it too. Yo. That one of them, aquatic tanks? Oh, damn it. My dude. He didn't know what to do. Usually saying I'm a dude implies that I'm straight, so that's a good way to start everything. People on the street will ask me if I'm a dude, though. That doesn't make sense, because most of the time I'll talk to them and they'll know I'm a dude, but they're just trying to say, oh, he's got long hair, but I'm too cool to say that. I gotta be insulting and shit. You ain't cool, nigga. You ain't cool for insulting people. Who the fuck do you think you are? Not you. Talking about the people on the street. Living that ghetto Lakewood. Actually, I live in a very nice suburb.
Allô?
No, I'm a dude. Heroin addict. I'm super judgmental, but I've got a really good sense of character. I'm super judgmental. That was a terrible way to start a conversation. Can't believe it's only 9:21 in the morning. No. Yeah, super cute. It's a lifeguard.
Tell my bro, we let your ring and let it burn him on.
I'm a dude.
I start throwing and I start rhyming, you bitch. Pop the car, then we start rhyming.
See, the people that wear black tank tops tend to be people who are in shape, but I wear them because I like to show off my thinness. I don't know why. Just who I am. Of course, it kind of makes me look like a girl, but only if you can't see, the chest, so pretty much on webcam. I usually just wear those in the summertime, though, with a button-up shirt. Or just my jacket. I mean, shit. It's pretty good looking. I wear a petticoat. It's black. Got this very militaristic style to me. Not because I want to be in the military, but because my family always wanted me to be in the military. So, that's great. I couldn't be in the military anyway. Inducing panic, PTSD, and the fact I'm disabled. I mean, it's all pretty hindering. I'm out of BBs. I wish someone would buy me some 6mm BBs. Yeah, 6mm, 0.6mm. No, it's got to be 6mm. Come on, 0.6 of a millimeter. I won't even make it 20 feet. Damn it! I have to be made of fucking metal. I guess that doesn't work. Still thinking, what am I? Oh! Oh God! Why? He was already thinking. Psychiatrist, psychologist, anyone who's gonna talk to you, or gay. It could be any of those. I'm pretty good at, assessing people just by their looks. I've met enough people and been hurt by enough people to know who they really are. And even though I'll still give them a chance because I don't want to be judgmental, I don't know. I just don't know. Guess I'm gullible. Or I don't know. Caring. That was so rude. He said hi and then just left. Oh my God. The great thing about Omegle is I can come on here and people won't try and talk to me because it's not teeny chat and they're not going to follow me from room to room and say, "Who is that guy? Hey, Ethan, how's it going, dude?" I guess it's going good. I'm not really a talker, more of a sayer. Sayer and doesn't listen. Yeah, I guess I'm self-absorbed, but in a more positive way. What's a more positive term than self-absorbed? Oh, I know, self-conscious, but whenever he wants to talk, he has to know what he's gonna say. When it comes to people, you can't just be like this, Hey, how's it going? My day is just fantastic. Doesn't work. They're like, that guy is so lame. It's true. It is lame. But whenever I try to act calm and collected, got nothing to say. I never make a joke. Doesn't even come to mind. I just, nothing to say. I can keep a beat if I don't think. I guess that's the trick. I just cannot think. If ever I think, I get self-conscious. Hi. I'm introspective. That's why. That's the term. I'm introspect. Ugh. Oh, God. Ugh. Ugh. Yo. He looks like a doctor, a judge, or maybe even. No, that's pretty much it. I gotta look like a doctor. I want to be a doctor. I think I'd be a great doctor. I want to work in the ER because I totally hook people up. They ever come in because they're addicted to heroin, but doesn't seem like they've got enough of a problem to where they'd go back to heroin if I help them. That's pretty much who I am. I've got chronic pain and sometimes I indulge. It's not good, that's for sure. Heroin is just super addictive. Just 2 uses and I'm like, oh, withdraw, sucks. Yo, talking about heroin, yeah. It's because I'm on YouTube broadcasting. Chronic pain sucks. You look like this one guy who fucking stole money from me. holding a gun while saying that. You look like this one guy stole money from me. But I don't think it happens. Just never think, ever, ever, ever. Silence. This is a man looking for something. Oh! God! Nope. Nah, I'm a guy.
Hello.
Nah, I'm a guy.
Oh, hi.
So,
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
He saluted me! Nice! He could see that militaristic side of me. It's a young cholo right here, I can tell. He's gonna grow up to be a bad motherfucker. Alright, good dude. Because if I ever find out that you had a gun and try to arm robbery, because there's this guy who looks just like you who did that, and I'm ashamed of him. Yeah, it is stupid. It's really stupid, because I always hook that dude up. That's what I was saying. When I found out, oh, he was in jail with me at the same time, and I was appalled. I'm like, why? He would always fuck with me, though. Anytime I wanted weed, it'd be like 5 hours, and it's not even like, you know, oh, he's just taking his time. It's that he was just trying to fuck with me. You can tell when someone's trying to fuck with you, but I was being so polite. I even gave him extra money. I let him rip me off in a sense, but oh well. I'd buy Reggie and I'd give him at least $5 or $10. Like, he'd short me and I'd still keep going to him. I mean, it was Reggie, so I mean, having a Reggie connect is it's better in my opinion, because I don't really like to get high. I just like to treat and like stop me from feeling, I guess. Mostly in my head. It doesn't, I mean, it disassociates me with my pain. It's more for my head, because PTSD, I get flashbacks like you would not even believe. And I'm pretty sure if you watch my YouTube videos, you can tell. You can just tell. I want to fuck people up who fucking do the wrong thing. I got that fucking hypervigilance going on. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it causes me to have like these outbursts, we'll call them, where I just get super fucking angry when someone does the wrong thing for no reason, just for their own pleasure. I get fucking pissed. You would not even believe. In fact, you see all these holes in my walls? That's from my flashbacks. That's from my fucking flashbacks. There is so much more. That you see that tapestry right there? It's covering up a fucking huge hole. There is no wall left. None. I got some pretty serious mental problems. But I'm not about to hurt someone unless they deserve it. That's just who I am. Yeah! Alright! I was trying to work one of those in there. Yo, I'm a dude. Nice. I was gonna ask if he's in the military, because he has that militaristic look about him. IT expert, probably. I'm a dude. I'm a dude. He's gonna say it. Why do you have long hair? What an exit! Like, oh, brilliant. You know, if you actually look up the differences between English and British language, it is super complex. There's a wiki page, like, at least 100 paragraphs long about the differences, about how we talk different. And not even just the accent. We have something, like, in our phrasing. Like, most of the time we use singular verbs or nouns, and they prefer plural. And here's another interesting fact. The United Kingdom actually has more than twice the population of Australia. That is shocking. But at the same time, not really, because if you look at the middle of Australia, it's pretty much just a wasteland. No offense, but I ain't living out there. That's fucking haphazard. Although it'd be a great place to be a criminal, except for the one fact that they don't have guns. Apparently, they're just like the UK. They no guns. It's not like America where anyone who wants a gun can have one, except if they're on probation. I mean, I'll probably own a gun one day, but I'm gonna wait like till my PTSD is, less. Like I need to just move, because if I stop, if I do anything, flashback. So it's probably not a good idea for me to own a gun. Nice. That was pretty quick. Quick to the draw. Oh, I thought he was about to bust a beat. I messed up. Darn it. I wanted to be a beatboxer. Never. Never in my life. If I wasn't on probation, this would be weed. Instead, it's tobacco. Which sucks. I hate smoking tobacco.
Smoking tobacco.
It's just the only thing that helps me, I don't know, feel like I'm smoking weed. It gives me like a different feeling in my body and head. So it's like a mild head high. Except if you get too high on it, you start to throw up. That's happened to me. If I'm stressed out and I smoke a cigarette, I throw up. Crohn's disease, dude. That's no joke. Do not be stressed out for 4 hours and then smoke a fucking cigarette. Not a good idea. If you got Crohn's, it's not a good idea. Crohn's ain't no joke, nigga. I took it so unseriously when I was 16. Gave me a fucking ileostomy. I have it, but it's pretty unpolite to show, so I'm not gonna show you. In fact, one time I answered a door. I gave this fucking Chinese delivery guy a $5 tip, and he still gave me the I wasn't sure if he thought I was a girl and I was just shocked, or the fucking ileostomy. I never ordered Chinese food from that place again, even though it's just down the block. Fuck them. Not worth it. I should have went down there and fucking filed a complaint, but it was just spat Asian at me, and I wouldn't know what to do, because I'd be talking shit right in front of me, pretty much. Filipino. Australia should really bulk up, because they're pretty much on the front when it comes to war. I mean, there's just no way Australia, America, Canada, and the United Kingdom are not going to work together. That's bullshit. That is just bullshit. I would never, ever in my entire life let Australia get bombed for 2 days straight and not go on a protest about how we should go over there and fuck shit up for them. Fucking send like 5 aircraft carriers, fucking, ooh, bam, bam, bam. Just 2 fucking shots. 2 shots and their entire forces would be gone. And the third, to get rid of all that fucking scum around them. Just scum up the area. And I hope that Kratom gets here today. Probably won't, even though I ordered it on Saturday and paid for 1 day shipping, which in retrospect is kind of a stupid idea. In fact, I am never, ever going to do that again. Nor am I going to buy heroin on the street anymore. Last time I did that, I got fucking cereal. Cereal. You know what they said? It was the bottom of the bag. Bullshit, bitch. Haley said LASIK. If you know her, fuck her over. You might feel sorry for her because she has colitis and cannot eat. Literally, she has to inject food into her stomach like I thought. You know, oh, that's terrible. It's not terrible. You get painkillers and you still rip people off. You're a piece of shit. And you get disability, just like me. You're a piece of shit, Haley. I gave you over 10 chances. It's more than enough. You're a piece of shit. I was about to fucking blast a hole in my wall again, but I decided against it. Don't really have much more room for error. This house is falling apart because of me. Well, not completely because of me, but I mean, it's a combination of me and my grandma. She's really old. Pretty sure she's got dementia or something. She just makes a lot of bad decisions. Like, she bought a new car. We bought a new car like 1.5 years ago. She bought a new car. It's like anytime I don't give her enough attention, she seeks it from somebody who's trying to offer her a service or sell her something. It is so depressing. Because no matter how hard I try, I cannot make my grandma happy. It's not because she's depressed. It's because of Carrie. It's so stressful. So stressful. You cannot argue with her. She will win. All because she doesn't understand. She does understand. She doesn't want to understand. Living with the mentally handicapped is a pain in the ass. I cannot even imagine the stress I put my grandma through. I mean, I've gotten good at controlling my flashbacks, but still, when somebody does something and I just want to, like, if I see a video of someone abusing an animal or beating someone up because they took their lunch money and then the guy who got his money stolen wants it back, that makes me fucking pissed. I have to literally hold myself back from blasting a hole in the fucking wall. You wouldn't expect it, but I'm pretty fucking strong. And I'm tough as fuck, too. Like, this one time, it was terrible. Terrible. Like, literally, just terrible. 10-10 pain. But I was still walking. I even denied a wheelchair. You know what happened? I got a surgery 2 weeks later. When I get out of the fucking hospital, I bend over to get something. Offered my friend to do it, but he didn't want to. I don't really blame him, but it probably wouldn't have happened if, he did it. Anyway, I was on the ground, basically screaming in pain. Not really screaming, just like, "Ugh! Ugh!" Like that. And he's like, "Dude, get up. You just can't do this." I'm like, "Dude, this hurts so much." You thought it was because of the surgery, dude? It's because I perforated my intestine. I tore my intestine. That's pretty much the equivalent of being shot. I was still walking around. I was still fucking doing shit. I lasted a whole hour. before going back to the hospital. It was terrible. I could not even pet my cat. I could not even smoke weed to feel better. I didn't smoke weed. It just wouldn't help. I knew it. But damn, when I went to the hospital, they shot me up with Demerol or something, dude. The first shot they gave me, they didn't hook up the IV right, so all of that liquid just went on my arm. That's it. I had Dilaudid or something on my fucking arm, and it's just like, oh my god. That just made me fucking cry. I'm like, oh my god, now I have to wait because there's no way they're gonna believe they screwed up like that. And then they're like, no, calm down, don't worry. They come back, they give me some heavy shit. Like, not even 5 minutes later, I was like, oh, like that. Like, it was just, I barely remember it, but apparently there was someone saying, you're not the only one in pain. No, I'm the only one in pain that actually has a reason to be in pain. The person who said that was a prisoner, or a jailee, whatever you want to call it. They took her up to the hospital. They'll sometimes do that if they've got a good reason. But still, if I knew she said that, I'd be like, bitch, who you talking to? I would have gone all straight ghetto up on her ass. Like, how are you about to be that much of an ignorant bitch? I was clearly in pain. I did not even have to wait in line in the ER. I just sat down in the chair after denying the wheelchair. I was like, oh. 2 minutes later, somebody says, okay, come on. And they're like, stand up straight. I'm like, oh, I can't. It's like, alright. So we just walk. We make it down to the room. Like 5 minutes later, they did that whole fucking morphine shit. Oh, God. Oh, man. That was the best shit ever. I had no idea what was going on. I had to go into surgery. Oh, man. Surgery, you think you're scared, but I think they give you something to make you not scared, because I've never been scared to be in surgery. Only because I know, like, the anesthetics is going to knock me out, so I won't care. And I'll be in the hospital afterwards, so they'll hook me up. Not that I was, like, big into morphine or heroin back then. But still. I mean, I've experimented with pills before. It's okay. It's alright. It's not as good as weed, in my opinion. I mean, everyone has their different preferences, but I guess I was just using the drug just to find out if it would help with my mental problem. It didn't help. Man, I remember, like, in my recovery process, they were giving me fentanyl, Percocet, and morphine. All of that. Actually, it was Dilaudid. That's 7 times stronger than morphine. It's morphine, but compressed. It's 7 times stronger. It is. Like, I was just so depressed. I wasn't even feeling good. I was just depressed. I was like, damn. Got this ostomy now. Like, fuck. Like, I just went back to school 3 months ago. 3 fucking months ago. After being bullied out of my last school. Because I went to a really shitty ghetto school who, you know, like, the first 2 years, it was fine. But then they started bringing in these kids that don't even deserve an education. It was fucking stupid. That school was supposed to be for people who couldn't make it in high school, and it turned up to being like the people who the high school would not take. There were barely any fights, but I mean, every time there was a fight, like, the people there, they fucking, the teachers, they are badasses up there. Like, this one time I remember Mr. Burgess, he just pushed this kid up against the wall. He did not give a fuck about that kid. He's like, no, you shouldn't have been saying shit in my class, nigga. That a Welsh accent, he was fucking, it was surprising. Nothing short of surprising. There was a lot of shit that happened at LCA. A lot of shit. For example, when I was in middle school, it was my repeat year. I could not go back to middle school. It was just like, no, I'm not gonna deal with these fucking kids. I want to be somewhere where there are people like me. 6 months into school, and my girlfriend Denisha kills herself. The counselor, she came into the classroom, and she said, "Ethan, I need to talk to you." And I'm like, okay, about what? Like every single time it's something serious, I'm always joking. The rest of the time, that's it. I'm super serious. Then, anyway, my grandpa, he was in the room, and I was like, "Oh, shit, am I in trouble?" She was like, No, Ethan, you're not in trouble." And then she told me. She was in the ICU for 8 days. On the third day, the third time I visited her, she had this completely blank look in her eyes. Her eyes were completely dilated. Just nothing. Nothing. I started crying. The first couple of days, there was something there. But on the third day, I don't know what happened. It's like she died, but her body was still being kept alive. That was just the worst. But it got worse. 6 months later, I get a call from the guy my mom's living with. She said, "Shannon won't come out of the bathroom." I didn't really think much of it at the time. I thought she was having a breakdown because she had a terrible living situation. She was a caretaker for this guy who had a stroke, but I'm pretty sure she was being sexually abused. They found her overdosed 4 hours later. 3 months after that, my dad dies. My biological dad dies. I never met him, but I did go to his funeral. I wanted to say something. I really did. I wanted to say I was his son. But it didn't feel right. You can't say that shit at a funeral. I didn't want to make people upset. They were already pretty upset. So now I'll never know who my dad is. Ever. Ever. My life has been really bad, and that's not even the beginning of it. That's not even the beginning. But that's enough of that, because if I say more, we get a pity party, and I'm sick of that. People who pity me don't see me as a person, they see me as a child who's been damaged, and in a sense I kind of feel like a child who's been damaged, but if I'm not treated like a person, like a human being, I'm never gonna get moving and stop thinking about this shit. It's all about moving when it comes to PTSD, because if you stop and you think about it, it kills you. It kills you. You can't go back and change any of it. You want to hunt down the people that wronged you, but you can't. You can't. The law prevents you, and you don't want to have to suffer even more, so you just tolerate it day by day. But you can't live like that. If you live day by day, you're gonna explode. You're gonna be one of those people who fucking go on a school shooting or something. Like, I don't know if I would have done that. I don't know. There have been a lot of people who wronged me, and there were many times in my life it felt like everybody was just a piece of shit. Just a piece of shit who wouldn't even try to be good. Wouldn't even try, and that's how they were cool. They just didn't care. It disgusts me. It literally disgusts me when people are like, "I don't care." Well, you should. You know, because one day your life might be close to as bad as mine. Who knows? Maybe your daughter will die, and then your fucking wife will kill herself. You're gonna feel like shit then, and not caring. I tried. Believe me, it's gonna eat you away. It gets at you. Like, you start to see the negative in everything, just everything. I'm probably never gonna be normal. I'm never gonna have a real relationship with anyone. I'm never gonna be able to just talk, not care about the consequences. I'm never gonna be able to live my life past, a week. I don't see a future for me. I'm praying that out of nowhere I'll just die. Because I don't want to have to work. I don't want to have to suffer to get something that I, quite honestly, should have just had. Like, it is just a lot of work to be normal when you're messed up in that. You can't. I don't know. You can't. People see through it, They're like, oh, he's putting on a front. This guy's lame. I don't want to be around him. Happens with everyone. There's only one person who's understanded me. That was my friend who like, after I perforated my intestine, the friend who was with me, Kevin, I think he realized that life is serious. That my life it's just shit. It's just complete shit. Like, for a while, I thought for sure Kevin was one of the people fucking me over. And in the end, he made the right decision. So I'm glad I kept giving him chances. Because I think I did help him. Kevin's probably my only friend. He's the only person I talk to, the only person who knows the real me. I don't know. But after Janisha killed herself, I was just different. I was super distant. I didn't want anything like that to happen again. Because the night Janisha killed herself was the night we got to second base. The night we got to second base, she went home, went to her basement, and hung herself. Not even 3 hours later. It just makes me feel like I should have listened. I mean, I did. I tried so hard. I just didn't believe her living situation was that bad, and I was wrong. I was completely wrong. Her mother laughed. She started laughing. She said, "Uh-oh," when she told me she was going to pull the plug. I understand. I really do. But laughing? That just showed me exactly the kind of person her mom was, and I should have believed her, and I feel just stupid, because everyone said so. Everybody. I couldn't explain to him. I didn't even know back then it was Denisha who did this to me. I just thought I grew up. I didn't really care that he called me a loser, because I don't want someone who thinks that of me to be my friend. That's exactly what I mean. I don't want people to pity me. Because if people pity me, they're not going to be real either. I mean, they might be, but it's not going to feel genuine to me. You're not gonna feel the pain I do, you know? Even if you burst out into tears, I'm still not gonna believe you know anything about what it's like. I mean, I tried so hard to be a good person. And it's like every good deed I did came back to just kick me in the ass. I couldn't even finish school after that. I mean, I got bullied out of my last school, and then going to a bigger school after getting an ileostomy. I mean, I tried. I really did. I went to gym, but people, they were laughing at me, saying I even run funny. So that means there was something else wrong with me, too. Now, you're probably thinking, why do you care, Ethan? Well, you'd care. If you were really different and had no way to connect to people at all, you're going to care about what people think about you. You're not going to have those relationships where, you just know no matter what, they're going to be there for you. I don't even know if Kevin will always be there for me. I hope. I really do. But I don't know. Like, does he consider me a best friend like I consider him to be a best friend? Probably not. I'm serious. Whenever I try to joke around, like, he's just seen the serious side of me too much. He just cannot even think that the funny side of me is even real. I used to make YouTube videos that got deleted 6 months ago. It's weird. Shouldn't have been deleted. But I don't know. People in middle school, they liked him. They thought I was funny. I guess I was pretty funny. But then out of nowhere, just stopped. I had a girlfriend before I got the ostomy. And I almost blame her for my current situation. She stressed me out so much. She was a manipulative person, and I already got stolen from and manipulated by tons of people already. When they see someone like me, someone just traumatized, you're easy to manipulate. You're looking for friendships because you can't really work to get those. There's just no connective capability. I mean, you can try. It's never going to be genuine or what you want, you know? I mean, even my brother, I can't really even connect with him. I mean, he's got Asperger's, but I really don't think that's what it is. Because I used to make my YouTube videos with him. We were a team. I was sort of the lead, but without Brendan, most of that shit probably wouldn't have happened. Brendan moved out about half a year ago. That's when my flashbacks were really bad. That's when I was just punching things. I almost got in a fight with him because of some stupid shit. I don't even remember, but he called the police because he was that scared. He's bigger than me, and he has martial arts skills, and he's really good at that. One time, this kid kicked him and broke his foot on him. That's how fucking strong my brother is. But he was afraid of me. I don't think he was afraid he was going to hurt me. It was afraid of what I was going to do to him. I miss him. I really do. We used to have mild fun together, but his friends, I don't know. It seemed like he liked them more, so, you know. But I know it was the flashbacks, he told me. I am a really scary person, I guess. And I'm almost proud that I have PTSD. The people who have PTSD, they're people who've been in wars, you know? I'm not gonna say my life has been a war, but it has felt like it. I've lost people for like no reason. I've been hurt by people for like no reason. I've been bullied. I've been beat up. All before the age of 10. I had people in middle school or high school beating on me. That was the most fucked up moment of my life. Because people would just stand by and do nothing as it happened. Nothing. Not even call the police. Nothing. Not even say, hey, stop that. Nothing. Plenty of people, plenty of adults, it still happened. I didn't deserve it. You know why they did it? It's because I was there and they were about to smoke weed and they didn't want someone like me down there tattling on them. Even though I don't think I would have known it was weed at that age. They still wanted to fuck with me. Now whenever I see someone get bullied, I go ballistic. If I'm not throwing things at them, it's because I'm planning on jumping them after school or something. I mean, whenever I watch videos about that shit, I get flashbacks, dude. I'm like, the moments all when I was helpless and people were just getting hurt. It just all comes back. And it's like I have no control. I mean, I've got control over myself, but it is just so much easier and so much more satisfying. It is the most pleasure I could ever have in my life to get revenge on somebody. Or protect somebody. I don't feel any pleasure anymore. I'm not going to say that like it's a, you know, like it's sad. But it's true. I almost feel no pleasure in life. I want to die, you know? I mean, I put on this front where I try to be fun. I try to just relax and just go with the flow, but whenever I'm not doing that, I'm like this. I'm just thinking, I'm worrying, I'm hating. I'm just looking for the one person who would try to break in my house, try and hurt someone around me, or try and fuck with one of my friends, or better yet, my family. I'm just waiting for that moment, because I am more than prepared to whoop some ass. And if I have to, I probably will kill someone. The only thing I want in life is to make the world just this much better. That's it. Just this much. Even if it means taking out one bad person. That's why I want to be a doctor so much. Because I know I can help so many people as a doctor. I don't want to be a psychiatrist. I don't want to be a psychologist. I don't want to manipulate people like I've been manipulated. That disgusts me. It makes me sick. I don't want to hurt the people because most of the time they have good intentions, but the people who manipulate people who have bad intentions, they learn that the manipulation from people like them. They look up psychology. They try to analyze people. I've met too many of them. They always seem to find me, and it's all because I'm like this. I'm traumatized. One little line of thought. Otherwise, it's like it's a thunderstorm. You know, it's just like, whoa. That guy did something wrong. I want to get him. That's why I try to do drugs, or, weed anyway. But they say that's just gonna mask it, but it's been years, years. No amount of counseling, no amount of talking about it, nothing is gonna fix it. It's all about moving. That's the best way to solve it. Just move. Just do what I do. And when you can't do it, don't kill yourself. Something to help you through it. Not a pill. Don't go with a fucking pill. Smoke weed. Honestly, just smoke weed. Don't drink. Because if you drink, you're going to do something stupid. But if you smoke weed, it acts as a sedative, but it also heals you. You know? It may disassociate you, but if it happens long enough for you to find something else to do, that's good enough. That's why I say smoke Reggie instead of that dank shit. You don't need to get fucking blasted. You just need enough to make it a little easier for you. Getting high isn't that great because you freak out. If you've ever smoked spice, you'd understand. Smoking spice, I've done that for, oh my god, there was a 6 month period after I became disabled. They started selling spice up at a smoke shop, and I guess I became addicted, but I didn't have withdrawal. It was more like I'd freak out whenever I didn't have it. But when I did have it, I'd smoke too much, and I'd freak out. It was just an endless cycle of me trying to find the balance between it. In the end, they ended up getting rid of it at all the smoke shops in my area. I even made my grandma drive me out into Cleveland to get it, and then they took it out of Cleveland. I felt like shit for doing that. I felt absolutely like shit. I can't say sorry for that, you know? She knew what I was doing. I told her. It's because I'd have freakouts and she'd be wondering what the fuck is wrong with me, and I'd have to tell her. There was never a time I wanted to go to the hospital for it, but there were times when I need someone there to help me. And most of the time my grandma, she wouldn't try to help me. She didn't want to condone to this behavior, but that's the exact kind of neglect that kind of contributed to my problem. Don't get me wrong, I feel like shit for doing that shit, but I did have a good reason for it. I know if I had like benzodiazepines or something that, I don't know, maybe I just use them too often. Maybe I become addicted, and I've seen people addicted to benzos. It is terrible. It is just terrible. Cleveland, huh? Hold on. Home security. If my grandma buys that, I'm gonna be pissed, because I am all the security we need. Trust me. I am waiting. I am waiting. I got a fucking stick, I got a knife, I got combat boots. There's no escape from me. Once you do something bad to my house, I will fuck you up. Just try and run. Just try. I may have this off to me, but I'm still gonna get you. I will tear this off of me just to catch you. I don't care if I'm shitting everywhere along the way. I will tear it off just to get you. It's not gonna even hurt. Believe me, you could beat me up. I got punched by a cop. By a fucking cop when I was being restrained. Because I posted on Facebook, you know, I wanted to kill myself, pretty much. They came to my house, they took me, and then they did it in a way that it was just douche. Just complete douche. There was 3 cops up there for like 15 minutes, and then there's this one cop who stayed behind. And yeah, I was pretty mad that they put me in the crazy room. I shouldn't have been so mad, but I was just so angry at how somebody could be like this. How can you do this to people? You just wait for them to say something on Facebook and then come and get them? Come on. Everyone's going to have those moments in their life where I just feel like killing somebody. They're not going to do it. But it's protocol that they do something. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. I was so pissed. I was so pissed. I was shouting. I was screaming. I even shit in the floor. I was just that pissed. Then they came and restrained me. Not after I shot in the floor, but after my shouting and screaming. You know what happened? There were 4 dudes restraining me, and then the cop came in. The cop. I didn't even threaten to hit any of them. You know what happened? The cop punched me 3 to 5 times, probably. I had 3 bruises on my face, but it felt like 5 hits. I tanked it. I fucking tanked that shit. I didn't give a shit. You can do anything you want to me. Anything, but you will never hurt me like I'm hurt right now. Just never. Never, never, never. You can try and cripple me, but I guarantee you I'm going to be able to do it faster than you. I'm faster, stronger, tougher than you. More importantly, I'm smarter too. I am so clever. You wouldn't even guess how clever I am. I can't even show you how clever I am. Just watch my Gary's Mod videos. That is just... Oh, that's the montage of my cleverness. All the times I break into the Nexus. I'm like the Nexus Ninja. God. All the times on Gary's Mod. The admin in my presence. They've even condoned most of the things I do. There's just a way I do it that doesn't seem like I'm being like just trying to fuck with you. Like most people troll, but I'm not the kind of troll that's, you know, mean. I'm a nice troll. I'm just trying to make everyone's day better so my day goes better. And I guess they see that, and I really appreciate that. So if there's any of you guys watching, fucking hell yeah, dude. Appreciate that shit. I understand that I shouldn't be shooting in the Nexus, but you know, if they're trying to arrest me, I'm gonna shoot and get the fuck out of there. The only reason I go into the Nexus is either to rape the mayor or just to steal armor, which is like 80% of the time. Steal armor. Just so people can't rape the rape lord. Man, I've gotten so good at shooting with the USP in that. I've been able to take out people in 5 shots. Just headshot, headshot, headshot. Oh. Man, they must have like... It feels like it's been stronger lately, but I don't know if they would have updated the weapons like that. I mean, I noticed that they changed the SG-552 to a, what's it called? What's that fucking shit called? The Krieg. Yeah, they updated the name to be Krieg. So maybe they updated the USP and it should be stronger, because the USP 45 is... It's basically a gun that shoots a .45. That's a 45 caliber round. That is enough to disable somebody in like a hit. I mean, I'm glad they updated it, because before it took like 8 shots to take someone down. Now it just takes 5. Maybe it's just that I'm that good. I can just headshot, headshot. You know a game that has the most underpowered pistol in history? The D50 in fucking Splinter Cell Blacklist. Just try using the D50 if you have that game. Try it. Not only is it not silenced, but it does like nothing. Nothing. It's a 50 caliber round. It should fucking kill you in a hit. Does nothing. Doesn't even get through armor. Yeah?
Did you ever call these?
No.
Well, can you give me permission to talk to them?
I could.
Because we keep going around the block here. We need to get it taken care of.
I guess you're right. I don't want tax collectors or whatever after me.
Pardon me?
I don't want people fucking with the house because I don't pay something.
You don't want people doing what with the house?
Fucking with it. You know, they come to your house, knock on your door. Hey, I want that money. I don't have that money. I don't believe you.
Oh, God.
I don't want that. Give me a minute, and I'll give you what you need. I guess I'll hold on to it for now. And yeah, I'll come downstairs with it.
Forget.
I won't. But yeah, the D50 and fucking Blacklist, what the fuck is with that shit? I play on Perfectionist though, so that might be part of it, but even still, that's a notch above realistic. I don't know. Just like 2 rounds and they should be dead. It takes like 4 sometimes. 4 rounds. That's why I just use the USP. 1 headshot. The D50 is so inaccurate. It's unbelievable. It's a 50 fucking caliber round. It shouldn't be inaccurate at all. It's a fucking slug pretty much. Huh. Oh, don't even get me started about shotgun slugs in that game, dude. 1 shot. 1 shot, they're down. No matter what. No matter what. The only problem with it, though, is you run out of ammo too quickly. When you're on Perfectionist, you can't, like, pick up ammo from, like, those crates and shit. You have to, like, pick it up off dead bodies, and you only get, like, 1 or 2 rounds most of the time. It is bullshit. And you don't even get the 1 or 2 rounds until after level 10, so you've gone 10 rounds. 10 rounds! Without fucking, you know, firing your shotgun because you don't want to lose ammo, so you stick to your pistol and fucking melee attacks. You know what was the best moment in that game, though? That fucking, the Briggs mission, the last Briggs mission. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. If you're going to do the last Briggs mission, make sure you have a friend that knows what they're doing, because it took us over 15 tries to beat that on Perfectionist. Over 15. Probably like 30. It was so frustrating, but when we won, I was just shouting like, yes! Yes! Oh, God! Thank you! Yes! Like, Kevin was cracking up, and Grandma came in here. She's like, did you win the lottery? Oh, no. I beat a Briggs mission. I wanted that fucking armor, but not really that great. Because I already had Raven and pretty much all the exclusive content, so I had all the great shit already. But it is a pretty balanced class. Although combat armor does like nothing. Does nothing on Perfectionist. Like honestly, it feels like it just takes 3 rounds no matter what your armor is. So I go with like stealth most of the time, but I do kind of prefer the look of Briggs armor. So, you know. The Raven suit kind of looks stupid in my opinion. It's got like a weird camo on it. But combat armor does give you more ammo. So that is a plus. So yeah, that's pretty much why Briggs armor is really good. Because you get a combination of a lot of ammo and a little bit, or like moderate amount of stealth. You know what another game that was really disappointing was? I mean, Blacklist was good, but a lot of the characters are stereotypical. I don't know, they just say these like stupid things. They were just like so predictable. So it's alright, but not really. Not really at all. Mass Effect 3 was okay, but it was cheesy. Maybe I could go MLG. I probably could, to be honest, but MLG has died, and most of the MLG games are like Call of Duty and Halo, and fuck that. Only MLG games I want to play are on the fucking PC, and not like League of Legends or some stupid MMO like that. I want like a FPS or some tactical FPS. There is a difference. Or an RPG, not like an MMORPG, like something like DC Universe. DC Universe, the best game ever. The best game ever. The combat system was great. Just great. It was revolutionary, and I'm surprised. I want to feel you. Why can't you be like a superhero and train DC? Man, Flame and fucking brawling. I mean, a guy named Commander Douchebag. He was just big as fuck. He had the most fucking. He just had this finesse to his armor. He was just scream douchebag. Kevin came up with the name, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude. That was the best character I've ever played. Ever. It was something I made. Well, it was common. I noticed I don't like to play characters that look stupid. I just don't like it. Like, I like to kind of come up with, like, this personality or at least characteristics for them. Like in WoW, it's just. I think my account got hacked too. So I'm definitely not about to go back and buy it. That's stupid. I have to spend like $150. I mean, I remember making a human. The beginning for human is pretty awesome. I don't really like the dwarf or gnome. Didn't like the gnome at all, actually. Oof. I never actually did a dark elf or whatever, night elf. I don't know, I didn't like it. I did blood elf though. Horde was just so much cooler. Man, Call of Duty 4 was probably my favorite Call of Duty ever. I mean, and World at War. Those were both really good games. But, I don't know. T. Just these advanced warfare, you got fucking jetpacks and shit. Come on, dude. Just fucking buy Halo. Come on. You shouldn't have gone that far. Halo could pull that off. Call of Duty cannot pull that off. We're not gonna have shit like that for at least 50 years. It's not happening. There's a new Just Cause out. Just Cause 2 was really good. Really good. The story was stupid, but just all of the fucking mechanics of the game were amazing. Amazing. Oh, I recently bought Watch Dogs. Don't even have wireless devices on it from like 20 meters away. What the fuck is that shit? Oh, I can hack a forklift even though there's a button right there. That's stupid. There's no way in hell would they ever connect every single fucking device to a fucking... I don't even know what it's called. To a network that the government has access to. That's stupid. Just stupid. And Watch Dogs perfectly illustrates why it's stupid. If we got rid of guns, and even then, it's not worth it. I mean, I can understand information monitoring we have nowadays, but, you know, it's not like what they got. They can see things behind walls. I don't even understand how that works. But otherwise, the mechanics in that game they're alright. Just pisses me off. That's why I try to stay in the light, not do too many terrible things aside from steal money. Another. And you have to like pry that, splice the wiring. Yeah, that's the only real. You know how those credit cards nowadays, they've got like these these like wireless chips in them. You can like skim those cards, like just walk past someone and pick up their card. Then all I have to do is follow them around and get their pin. That would make more sense to me. That would make so much more sense. They should have made that game realistic, and they didn't. Not at all. You know why Gary's Mod is the best game, though? Gary's Mod is the best game because you can not only make your own game types, but the people on it. It's like 2008 Halo. You know? That's exactly what it's like. When people were just like, oh, I'm MLG and shit. Except they're not doing it to be serious. They're doing it because it's funny. Most people who are on Dark RP, who know how to RP, they have fun with it, you know? But the people who are like newbies, like they got the game a year ago and they've played like, you know, every other day, it's almost not enough experience. But that's why they put in building and shit and other game types. I mean, it takes about a year to fully learn how to Dark RP like a pro. But like if it wasn't for the building and shit, if people were just like that's what keeps you going, is the people. Like when you go on build servers, it's the people who fucking game. Let's see what Dark RP's like. And Dark RP is kind of fun, but then, you know, some pissy shit happens and you want to quit for a while. But you come back because you want that same experience. Like, do whatever you want with barely any consequence. Ah. This fucking train. Oh my god, he was laughing so hard he was about to fucking piss himself, I swear. He was laughing for like 10 minutes straight, like maniacally. He just could not stop. He fucking like stacked all these trains together and welded them, and then somehow like got them all to just. It was like a fucking worm. He called it the tunneler. It almost crashed the server, but before all of that, it was just killing everything. Everything. That dude knows how to make death machines fun. That dude knows what he's doing. He's a pretty fun dude, but he's got a serious element to him. Like, he's not a character. He used to be, but now he's got a personality. So now it works. It's probably like part of growing up or something. Didn't happen with me though. I guess I was kind of a character, but I still felt like a person. I don't know. It's already 10:30, but time is traveling so slow for me. Don't really feel like Gary's Mod since there's only 10 people on, and usually in the mornings people are really pissy with my bullshit. Oh, shut up, Ekin! God, you're so annoying! Yeah, well, say that in like 10 hours when you know you're not so cranky. You're gonna find that I'm not trying to annoy people, I'm just trying to create fun and mild drama that you'll eventually laugh at. Oh, that dude raped me? God damn him! I'll just pick up their STD medication, throw it, and laughing the whole time. They're like, God damn it! Oh! Like, I don't pick people that, like, they seem like they're gonna have, like, a real tough time having fun. But I do try still, you know? Like, I've met people who are just, I don't know, it's not that they're serious, it's that they're, like, socially stupid almost. They don't understand. I don't know, it's not autism, that's for sure. It's just like really picky behavior. I want things this way and that's it. Well, you're gonna have to learn to adapt. Maybe they're just really new. It doesn't seem like it. Because they're hobos playing music, just sitting around doing nothing. Like, oh, that guy raped me. What the fuck is wrong with you? Ah! Or I'll just come up and talk to them. They're like, shut up! I'm not that annoying. I'm really not. I mean, if you get a large dose of me, probably. Probably. But in the end, you're gonna understand I'm not doing it to be annoying. I'm just trying to create fun. I mean, I make that visible. Like, I'm just trying to have fun. Like, if I know someone's not liking what I'm doing, I try and say sorry or something. Just ease up on them. But yeah. They're calling for an appointment tomorrow. Hold on. Psh, I'm always multitasking. My appointment's at 2:30. I thought it was at 10:30. 2:30? Like, I usually go to bed in like an hour and sleep until fucking like 10. Sucks. Means I have to stay up till 3 to make sure I can fucking manage that tomorrow. See, when I have my shirt off, they think I'm trying to, you know, do something. I have to fucking robe on up. There we go. British. American. Ah! Oh, God! Damn it. Either it's getting delivered today or tomorrow. I'm pretty sure they're located on the East Coast, so it definitely should be here in a day. It's time for a selfie. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. Eh. Keeper. 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 Eh. Keeper. Meh. Oh my god, Crimes. Like, that is just great music, but I prefer it in the summer. There's something about it. Like hot weather. And fucking that screaming. That is just, oof. That is the best. Usually I like, you know, electronic music in the winter. There's just something about that. Crimes is just fucking... It's like my soul screaming, dude. It's fucking awesome. That's why I don't have a fucking Mac in there. Hope that kratom comes today. Could use a painkiller. And stimulant. Might even do that Mang Da. But I'm gonna have to save that for fucking New Year's. Cause I wanna be flying. Man, I need $6,500 just to become a paramedic, and then every damn day I'm gonna have to drive 45 minutes just to get to school. That is gonna be such a pain, but the paycheck will be worth it in the end. Cause I wanna be a paramedic and then become a doctor. I mean, it's a 60,000 a year salary, but I mean, it's better than minimum wage, that's for sure. I don't have to.
I don't want to see it student loans. That's gonna be a pain.
Need to get some people living with me, like my brother. That way, I only have. I don't even know who Ted Nugent is. What? What? I don't look like Ted. Ain't no way in hell do I look like Ted Nugent. Oh, except in that picture. Oof. That's exactly like me. Gotta stay up 3 more hours. No, 4 more hours. Crap. Well, priority 1 day shipping is supposed to be active on Sundays, and that's why you pay $20 for it, aside from the instant get on an airplane thing. Still. If you're gonna do any kind of shipping, do USPS. USPS. Don't do FedEx. Do not do UPS. USPS, United States Postal Service. Not only can they not open your mail, like if they wanted to open your mail, they'd set up a sting operation, and it'd be really obvious, especially where I live, because I don't have to sign for anything. And if someone asks me to sign for something, I'm gonna know something's up. Although most of the time I don't really order anything, weird. Aside from Kratom, like I can see how people on the X-ray would be like, what the fuck is this? Is this dude really, is he really fucking about to do this much heroin through the fucking mail? Oh, you know it. If they ever did that, and I knew I was just ordering Kratom, I'd fucking do it. I'd just do it. I'm like, why am I being arrested? I didn't know this is illegal. They'd be like, shit, damn it, shit, fuck. We really screwed up here, guys. Yeah, you did. You really did. Because I know I'd be telling them the whole time, it's just Kratom, it's just Kratom, it's just Kratom. And they'd be like, yeah, well, we'll see about that. And then when they take me to the back of the car, they test it. I'm like, well, now I can't return that, so I'm gonna have to ask you to pay me $60 for the Kratom you tested. Oh, I would. I totally would. I'd be like, yeah, you're gonna have to do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna go to the judge. I might not. But, if they're being real douchebags, I'm totally going to the judge. And I might not even get my money back. I just want to say that this officer was being incredibly ignorant. And I don't think he deserves his job, at least in Lakewood. He can work in Cleveland, where apparently it's alright to just beat up on, anyone with mental problems. Check CNN. Check it. Seriously, just check it. They treat people like shit, and they get away with it. I've actually met cops that have threatened me. They say, if you try anything, I'm gonna... I was being so cooperative. So cooperative. It was just the most unnecessary threat ever. And I hear stories all the time about the abuse they have in Lakewood. Just ridiculous. Just fucking ridiculous. Like, my God. Like, I have met 4 good cops out of the 90 cops we have. There's probably more good cops, but, you know, if I've met 8 cops compared to the 4 cops, that's 33% good cops, and that should not be. Just should not be. Jesus was a teacher, so I have to follow his footsteps. Man, I know how to fix a BB gun jam, 'cause I'm a fucking boss. God. I'd probably be like a great soldier. I'm clever, I'm smart, I'm nearly fearless. I want to die. That's pretty much all you need. The ability to brave danger and the willingness to die. That's what makes a good soldier. Everything else, that just makes you a better soldier. Man, I wish our shower was fixed. I need a shower so bad. I'm right about to help contribute to the wood rot. No way. My Aunt Carrie takes 2 showers a day. Most of the time, she doesn't need it. She is so OCD. So OCD. It's stupid. I mean, she shits in the shower. She has no reason to do that at all, but she does it. I'm the only one who has the reason to do that, and I still clean it up. Most of the time, I don't even shit in the shower. Maybe it's just because I'm that great, but no. If you let Carrie get away with one thing, she's going to keep on doing it and just keep on getting worse. And I try to tell Grandma that. Who cares, Ethan? You should care. I know you're old, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't care about a single thing in life. That's one thing Grandpa did keep track of. Carrie won't listen to me because I'm younger than her. I can't just say, Carrie, you have a mental disorder that makes you unable to be rational, and I think you should just listen to me. No! God. Then she'll throw a fucking hissy fit. One time, she almost fucking... Here's what happened. I took her food. I took like half of her lunch away from her. Believe me, there was still tons of food left. She takes 2 cans of Diet Pepsi, 2 iced teas, 2 TV dinners, an apple, or, you know, some other fruit, and then snacks like pudding and yogurt. You don't need that much. You do not need that much. I tried taking some of it away from her, and then she starts to try and get in a fight with me. And then when I push past her, I didn't even touch her. I just get past her, take the food. She starts crying. Grandma comes down the stairs, and she says, "What happened?" And Carrie says, "Ethan hit me." You know why? You know why she said that? Just to get away with it. I am so glad my brother was in the other room to see it. I did not lay a hand on her. Not a single hand. If someone were to believe I hit Aunt Carrie, that would have been it. I would have killed myself because my life would have just been shit. My grandma would not believe me. If it came to that, it would be Carrie over me. Even if I help out, doesn't matter. She loves Carrie. She just makes me feel worthless. Anytime I fix something around the house, my grandma takes it as me saying she's stupid. Well, you are kind of stupid, Grandma. But yeah, I wasn't being like that. I was just trying to help. So? I guess I'm stupid. Okay, Grandma. Okay, Grandma. Yep. Alright. That just makes me not want to help out around the house. She needs carry around to make her feel smart. I'm a dude. How are you even about to be like that, though? Oh, he almost made me gay. Nah, nigga, you just thought I looked like a girl. It doesn't really make you gay, but I guess if you're that self-conscious about it, I guess you are. See, I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I know who I am. I know I'm straight. You know? That's just who I be. Although I know I can't really get in a relationship. I don't know. Women and me just do not connect. And the women that are like me are usually in an abusive relationship who then eventually get pregnant. It's happened to too many of my friends. And this one chick I really like, but now she moved away and I wish I had fucking dated her in high school, but it was just never convenient. And then after I got my ileostomy, it was just like over for that. I really liked her. I really, really liked her. Kaylee Gallagher. I don't know if we were a lot alike. I remember she tried to get me to come over to her house, and I really regret not doing that. I really do. It was back in middle school, but it was just too soon after Janisha died. Like, I knew what she wanted, but I knew that if she knew, like, I knew that if she knew that I knew, you know? I mean, I really liked her. I really, really liked her. But it was just never the right time. I just hope that by some miracle she comes back into my life somehow. And I don't know. Maybe when we're like 27, then things will be alright. But oh well. There's also this other girl named Sam Young. I really, really liked her, but then she turned out to just be a manipulative whore. I mean, she wasn't like a bad manipulative person, but still. Like, she needed affection from everyone. So she was willing to cheat on you and shit. Like, she tried to get with me, but I just never really felt like it. I didn't want to be the person that, you know, she just had a quick fling with. I wanted like a real relationship, and I was just waiting for her to like grow up, but eventually we just drifted apart. Like, I'd come over to her house every day for like 2 years. She had such a nice house, such a nice family. I really like her, but I don't think she's ever gonna change. And if she does change, she's not gonna want people like me anymore. She's gonna want rich people because she knows she can get them. Kaylee, she doesn't have a manipulative personality. I mean, she might be mildly manipulative, but I think she'd do the right thing in the end. So it's part of the reason why I should get this reversal done, so I don't have to be disabled anymore. But I'm just worried because I don't even have my GED. I can't drive. I don't know what I'm gonna do for money. Like, right now I get disability checks. If I lose that, like, I'll have to work, and then working, I'm gonna have to get past my anxiety and my PTSD. It's gonna be an uphill battle. Most of the time it's just like climbing steps, but this is like a fucking 75-degree hill. You need to fucking really claw into it. And that's too much for me. I'm just trying to buy as much time as I can, but I don't know. Really hope by some miracle I just win the lottery, because I'm going to donate a lot of that money. At least 30% of that money is going to this city. It deserves it. It's going to the hospital, it's going to the fucking police station so that the prisoners can have snacks. Like, if you don't get a lot of food in there, you're going to be irritable. I want to make their life better, even though they lost their freedom, you know? And maybe help with the infrastructure around here. I mean, it doesn't really need to be that much improved, but it could always be better. And I'd become a doctor straight away. I'd continue living in this house. I'd get a lot of work done on it, of course. But I'd definitely continue living here. I live mildly humble, but still do everything I can for people. I'll save my money, you know, give it to the people who I think deserve it. Give a lot of it to my family. Well, not a lot, but, you know, enough. Enough. I would give $10,000 to the stepdad who abandoned me. He abandoned me a year ago. We used to hang out every Wednesday. He was a really fun person, and he just straight up didn't like me anymore. He couldn't handle my PTSD, even though he wasn't seeing it firsthand. Just fuck you. Fuck you. If you want to forget about us, if you don't like us, then you should have just fucking stopped. You only liked us or hung out with us just so you could feel better about yourself. That's stupid. If you really didn't like me this whole time, Dad, you should have just fucking made that obvious. I'd still give $10,000 to him, though. Give $20,000 to Mary and Mike. That's my aunt and her husband. Give $15,000 to Angie. Gave a lot of money to my grandma, at least $300,000. At least. I'd give $500,000 to the hospital. Give $300,000 to the city for the prisoners solely. And I don't know. I'll see if I can't figure out a way to help improve the infrastructure with that money. Definitely fix up the house. Definitely fucking fix up this fucking computer. And I'll go to med school. All that costs is $2 million. $2 million. And it's at 110 million. If I got $2 million, I would definitely be generous and I'd help every possible person I could with it. Even if they don't seem like they're going to get better, I'd still try and help them just to know that the world is a good place, not just one person. I've never entered the lottery, but I should. I really should. Let's see, Powerball. Hey, there it is, $2 million. Match 5 winners power play, 2 million. $60 million. 37.8 million in cash. $1 million. I match all 5 white. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna enter the lottery. Because my luck has been interesting to say the least. There's been a lot of good, but a lot of bad. And right now, I am karmically negative. Not to say it like that, but I think the world does kind of owe me one. Weed smoker. Not you. The last person for sure, though. Wow, I guess I have. Hmm. I mean, someone told me that before, but I don't know. I don't think I'm that buff. But got a frame. I'm lanky, but I got a torso. I probably wouldn't be so lanky if I wasn't disabled and I worked out, but that's life. Man, I'm bored. Wonder how many people are in Divinity RP. $23. It's just enough, but I'm gonna need a caffeine boost. I don't know. Do I even have caffeine around here? Yeah! Almost looks like I have a piercing. It's just a spit bubble. Smug. Faking happiness. Yeah. Alright! Good job, buddy. That BB gun is fun. Man, that's the first selfie I took in a while. I don't even remember that one. Yeah, put on a wig here. Oh yeah, I remember that. This one's pretty. Oh, it's my girl. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her. Oh, I love her so much. Oh, she's my baby. Yeah, that zombie walk sucked. Nice. That was when I was in the hospital. That was after my second surgery. I was so gaunt. It was unbelievable. And that right there, that's from the rash I got in the first month of having it. I had to go to the hospital for that. They hooked me up with morphine and shit. It was so bad. I could not even wear the bag anymore. Like each time I put it on, I was just tearing off more skin because it would just fall off. They said it was a rash, but it did not seem like a rash. That was just, it was like my skin. Wait, I don't remember wearing a tie. I usually wear this, except without a tie. That's my summer outfit. Business. I don't even know how I took that picture. Got that clever face on, though. They're dead. Oh, that was the best zombie walk, though. They didn't even put white on my face. I was just that fucking pale, I guess. That is just shocking. I look literally white. Literally fucking white. Like, white the color, not the skin color. The color. Ireland. Man. I'm just like, why am I here? Stop taking pictures of me. That was the rave I went to. I didn't have that much fun. I was on ecstasy and it didn't really do anything for me. Nothing at all. That was the wedding I went to. Sky Captain of yesteryear. It's my uncle. He bought me this suit. Wedding rehearsal. My brother just like, yes, quite. And I'm just like, yeah, Mr. Happy. This is the creepiest photo I ever took. Oh, that was when I was in middle school. That just sums it up perfectly. I was just cocky, confident, ready to go. People were always looking at me and shit. And I was like, whatever. I don't give no shit. That was before Denisha died. Here's me being sad. Why am I here? Oh, that's Natalie. She got pregnant. I liked her so much, but she was best friends with Denisha. There's no way it was gonna happen. It really sucks she got pregnant, though. Really sucks. It's recently pregnant. Wish I could just pay her to have an abortion, but there's just no way you can say that to somebody and have that come out right. Like, yeah, why don't you get, like, an abortion? Well, fuck you too. Man. That would be terrible. Oh. I would never do that. Never. Well, I guess I gotta go outside to get some caffeine. So I guess I'll be on Gary's mind a bit. I'll see you later.